Hi, I'm Maya Rudy, and I work with Young Life Little Traverse Bay, and we work with middle school and high school students in Charlevoix, Petoskey, and Harbor Springs. We work with kids of all backgrounds and abilities, and if you have a student in that age group or you know somebody, we'd love to connect with them. So I want to describe what we do with Young Life by reading you something I found on the internet. So I'm sure it's true, and you'll just follow along and it'll make sense in the end. This is page 24 from the Manual for the United States Peace Corps Volunteers in the Amazon jungles. What to do if attacked by an anaconda. Largest snake in the world, relative of the boa constrictor, grows to 35 feet in length and weighs between 300 and 400 pounds. If you are attacked by an anaconda, do not run. This snake is faster than you are. Do the following. Lie flat on the ground. Put your arms tight against your sides and your legs tight against one another. Tuck in your chin. Lie perfectly still. The snake will begin to nudge and climb over your body. The key is to keep calm. After the snake has examined you, it will begin to swallow you. From the feet end, always the feet end, hopefully. Permit the snake to swallow your feet and ankles. Keep calm, be tough-minded. The snake will now begin to suck your legs into its body. You must lie perfectly still. This will take considerable time. When the snake has reached your knees, slowly, and with as little movement as possible, reach down, take your knife from your sheath, which is around your waist, and very gently slide it into the side of the snake's mouth, between the edge of its mouth and your leg. Keep calm. Suddenly, rip your knife upwards, severing the snake's head. Be sure you have your knife. Be sure it is sharp. Okay, so what does this have to do with Young Life? So in Northern Michigan, our students, anacondas are not the threat in their life, right? But there are things that students feel like are eating them alive. And some of them, they've laid down thinking, this is the end. And in Young Life, what we do is what John the Baptist did when Jesus was walking the earth. We say, hey, there is a light that has come into the world that darkness cannot overcome. His name is Jesus Christ, and I want to introduce you to him. That's what we do. We'd love to connect with you. We need volunteers, like committee members who don't work with students. We need people who do work with students. We need people to bring meals. We need school liaisons. We need all these kinds of things to help make that happen, because we want to meet students that would never have the chance to come to church because they would, for whatever reason, think, oh, church, that's not for me. We want to invite them to Young Life and tell them about the good news of who Jesus is.